welcome to this episode of Astroneer. At this point the game is in early alpha, so the frame rate will probably be pretty awful. I'm gonna try and get it to run at 60 FPS, but I'm not holding out much hope. As you can see already, the frame rate is dropping. But yeah. So the basic game is this is your character, and you have to try and help him survive. You have this terrain tool, so you can dig, you can build, or you can smooth. So if you wanted, you can smooth off the floor. You see here we're now out of power, so we come back to this thing and we'll charge up the back. Here you can see the backpack. We have the blue line is the oxygen, and this orange line, orange yellow line, is the power. So here we have some compound that we can use. We can dig up some compound and that will turn it into blocks. Come get some more power. So now we have a bit of compound, we can make a solar panel, so we're going to click that. And what the solar panels do is they allow you to create energy from the sun so that you can charge up your pack even while you're not tethered. So here we go, we'll get some more compound and we're going to make another solar panel just so it charges up a little faster. There we go. Come back over to here and make another solar panel. That over there is resin that we're going to go and get in a second. So we're going to make some tethers as well. And what this enables us to do is take the power from the hub and take it with us. So we'll get rid of that. So if you press T, you can place down a tether. These are limited to a certain length, as you can see, so sometimes they'll go out of bounds and you just click them back in. So here we go, we'll put a tether over to here. So now we can mine away this resin. And the resin will enable us to build bases and tools for the base, whereas the compound enables you to build things for your person, and when you get the printers and vehicle machines, you also use compound to build them. So I think, oh no, there's a little bit more. Is there any more? No, there's a little more. It's a pretty good one. Sometimes you get lots of resin and sometimes you get not a lot. Is that all of it? Yeah. So we'll just make a little slope so we can get back out. There we go. So we can now get out of this hole. And then we're just going to bridge that back across so that I don't keep falling in it. So there we go, that'll work. That's good enough, just so I know where it is. There, so we're going to carry on. As you can see, this tether here did not quite reach, so we're just going to move that back. Here we've got some more compound we're going to mine. We'll put this one over to here. There we go. So we're just going to mine up this compound. But as you can now see, my backpack is full. So at this point we're going to have to go back to the little house and drop some stuff off. So now that we have some resin, we can begin building our base. If you click on this bit, it will bring out one of these. If you then press Q, you can bring up your backpack. So we'll put a bit of resin on, and that's going to build out a little tube. What I'm thinking for this base is we're going to build a long line out, and that way we can branch off. So I think we're going to extend by one more. So take a bit of resin, pop that back, and we're gonna build out from there. These hubs become useful later on because you can start to attach solar panels and batteries to them. So I think we're going to go out by one more, and have we got enough? No, actually, we're going to stay there. So we take two of these and we put them onto there. That's then going to do us magic, and we can now build these. So we have the printer, the research, smelter, vehicle bay, and back to the printer. In this case we're going to make the research center because that will enable us to find new things and make new things. So we'll put them back on there and build that. So there we go. We have no power yet though, so we can't do a lot. But if we got, yes, we can make another small solar panel for the base. And obviously it's not daytime at the minute. So we'll put this one onto there, just like that, and then when it's daytime that will charge up the research centre. So we're just going to go have a little run around and decide where we want to build our next tether to. We've got some more stuff over here and some more stuff. Okay, so over this way is a pretty good way towards this rock. But no, we do have some more tethers, yeah, that'll be fine. As you can see we've got low oxygen, but now we're back. So we can build more some tethers and go back over to here. There we go, we're going to keep going. So we're just going to keep building over. At the minute, this game is £15 on the Steam Workshop if you want to get it, and I would highly recommend it. I've played it for 7-8 hours so far, and it's quite good. Been quite enjoying it. So here we have some hydrazine, however you want to say it, and this becomes fuel for your lunar lander when you make that. So you can then go up into orbit and get different things from other planets. Other planets are generally a lot richer in materials. For instance, the moon gives you more ores and such forth. We're going to come over here and get some of this power rather than waiting for us to recharge. So there we go. So now we can get some of this compound. So all of it, yeah. Okay. So we have a couple of spaces so we can get a little bit of this hydrazine. This isn't really useful at the minute because you can only really use it as you get later into the game. But underneath it we do have some resin which we can use. But once again, we're now out of power. So we'll go back and build some more things. You can find crash spaceships as well in this. They give you lots of resources, so if you're just starting out, finding a spaceship is a good idea because you'll get lithium and titanium, copper and aluminium from them normally, and as well as a driver's seat, and they'll enable you to do lots of different things. So here we have some hydrazine. I'm going to call it hydrazine. We'll put them there. So next we have this, we can make some more solar panels. We're also going to make some more tethers. We're going to put that solar panel onto there. No, in a second. There we go. We're going to make some more tethers as well. And while they're doing, we can go back over to where we just were. I think we're also going to leave some compound here to free up some space in our inventory so that we can get more things. Here comes the sun, so we're going to recharge much quicker, and so is the base. So here we go, we can get some more hydrazine. There you go, there's another one. Can we make another one? Any more? Yep, a little bit more. You can also, when you get to making trade posts, you can use hydrazine, and that's worth quite a lot on the trade posts, so it's a good idea to get some. There we go. Just come up here. We've already mined that compound, so do we want to go off in a different... Oh, we'll go get that one. We'll go get that one, since that is right there. There we go, build some tethers over to it, and we'll collect that. So there we go, we've got some of this. Come on, let me out. There we go. We've also now got some organic, which if you make generators for your base, they use organic and they'll give out power. They can be a good idea, but they use a lot of organic. So if what have we got? We've got some more hydrazine. We'll put this compound in another pile. Hopefully I won't lose it. We're also going to put this organic in a pile. Right, now we're going to keep them. We'll just clear this area just so I don't lose them. As well, if you press control, you can just smooth out everything. There we go. So there's some resin right here. Probably should have got that first, but there we go. So we'll collect all this resin. And like I say, we can use the resin to build bases and to build tools. Right here our inventory's full, so we're going to leave this organic behind since I don't really have a use for it at the minute. What we do for the resin. So we're going to build a T sort of shape on this base. So we'll take this resin and put it to one side so I know where it is. And that way it's easier to pick up. So we'll have to click on this to make the T, and then we'll put a bit of resin in it. And we'll pop some resin on there. And again, that's going to make it into this. So we can make a smelter with some compound. So we have some compound over here. So we can take some compound, put that onto our back. If we don't get stuck on a rock, we can put some onto here. And there we go, we've now made a smelter. But as you can see, that's not charged. Whereas this one is charged, and if we now had some to research, we could. I think we're gonna go... I think we might go to the mountain, see what's over there. We'll just go get this. There we go, we'll get some of that. And of course we're out of power. So there we go. I think this is where I'm going to leave this episode, and we'll continue on soon. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys later.